Hello! Hi again, it's Olga here on my channel and I welcome you here. So today we are going to review a palette, an eyeshadow palette. It's an eyeshadow palette by Revolution and it's called Death by Chocolate. And it looks like this. I think it's a very beautiful palette. I was in a hunt of an everyday palette that I can use, and as you already know, I love brown shades and cool tone brown shades and warm toned, so I was looking for a palette. I wanted to purchase a Too Faced chocolate palette or something. Too Faced in Bloom palette, but it's quite expensive and it doesn't have any cool tone browns, so I was searching and searching and searching. I was looking at reviews a lot and I read a lot and watched swatches and everything, so yeah, I came across this palette and I think it's a very beautiful one. I will show you in the clips closer what are the shades. I will swatch them for you. You will see like a swatch in my hand of every shade that is in a palette in the daylight. So I think it's a very beautiful palette. It doesn't have a lot of matte shades, unfortunately, but I love shimmery shades, and they're not very shimmer. They are more like a satin finish, and it has like light shades and brown shades and everything. So I really like it. I think when I swatched the shades, I haven't used it yet, but when I swatched the shades, they was like very soft and melty and very beautiful to touch. So yeah, I will show you how it looks in the overview and everything. So yeah, I think it's a good palette. It has cool tones and warm tones. Yeah, it has some beautiful warm tones and cool tones, and you can see I already swatched it. And it has a very big mirror, so I think, yeah, the size is decent. Today I will show you my first impressions and we'll do makeup for autumn with this palette, and I hope I like it. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but let's start. To start, I always use a moisturizer before I put on foundation because I have dry skin. And for the moisturizer of choice today, it's the CeraVe moisturizing cream. I didn't play with makeup a lot in the past, so I'm just starting my journey, and I hope you will start with me also. My foundation choice for today, as I'm getting paler and paler every day of our autumn, today I will use the Paese Collagen Moisturizing Foundation. It's a very beautiful foundation, I think, and it's in the shade 300 and Vanilla. I think it's a very beautiful foundation for autumn, and overall for dry skin it's very beautiful because it's very moisturizing. I will use my new mirror. It's a bigger one and I'm very excited. So it's very moisturizing foundation, and it looks like skin on your skin. It doesn't look like foundation. It has a smell, but the smell isn't very disturbing. I don't really like the applicator of this foundation, but it's okay. as I'm using sponge anyway, I think this shade is a very good match for me for winter and autumn. I forgot to prep my lips. It's the usual lip balm I use by Le Petit Mercellier. For my concealer, I use the Clarins Instant Concealer. I have big under eye circles and in here also, but I don't really use a heavy concealer because I don't like how it turns out on my skin and how it looks on my skin. So I use just the little dots. My eyes are so red. I don't know why. I don't really spot conceal because if there is a spot, in my opinion, concealer makes it worse. And I really like my skin to look like skin. Even if it's not very flawless on camera, in real life I like my skin to look like skin and not like having makeup on me. So, and I think the Clarins concealer makes a good job of hiding the circles. Then I really like to do my brows, and I already showed you what I use. Is this Art Visage Fix and Care brow gel and this Fix and Filter from Lux Visage brow pencil in ash brown. It's like a waxy texture and it sets my brows in place. I use a spoolie before to brush my brows. Once I went to the brow salon to do and they did my brows, but I didn't like it. I think you can actually do your brows yourself better when you have the products you like. This is how I do my brows. I really like this mirror in the palette. It's a decent one. I used to do my makeup not in the daylight, in my bathroom. So, sorry also for the light changing, because the clouds are going away and coming back. So I used to do my makeup in the bathroom without natural sunlight, and I wasn't used to doing my makeup in little mirrors. This one is okay. Ta-da! That's the brows done. So we are going to start with the eyes, and I don't really know what to do with the eyes. I want to do like a cool tone brown look. So we have like a white matte and white like creamy satin shade, and I think I will prep my eyelids with the white matte. This shade in here. To set the concealer, I will use it really like a powder. I will use the shade right here to like like a base shade. It's also a matte shade from the palette. Yeah, I think it's a pretty one. Maybe we'll do like a flick. So I'll, with this brush, I will pick this shade in here and I will put it on my lash line. I like putting deeper eyeshadows in my lash line. I do it all the time. And with an angled brush, I will attempt to do a flick. I don't like doing eyeliner, so maybe with the eyeshadows it will be better. I don't know if it's okay. I think it is. So we'll do it on the other side as well. I really don't like doing eyeliner. I don't think it's very even. But it will do. I will take this cool tone brown. Place it in the center. Everywhere. And I will blend with the first brush. I will take the transition shade again and blend it in the crease. And in a corner to deepen a little bit the eyeshadows with a black color. And these eyeshadows are very soft and very smooth on the eyes. I think it's very good eyeshadows, and they don't. I don't see any fallouts of the eyeshadow. I think it looks okay. For under eyes, I will choose this brush, a little blending brush, and with a transition shade, I'll do a little bit under my eyes, in here, just to match the flick a little bit. I think it's more like an evening makeup I did. I think we will deepen the inner corner with a brown shadow, with darker brown. And then I will take a fluffy brush and put the highlighter shade, this one, under the brow bone. Yeah, it's more like a warm toned palette than a cool toned. For the cool tones you have this grey one and this one. I used this shimmer, so this one and this one are more golden and this one are more red. And so for mascara I use the Yves Rocher one, the Sexy Pop. It's my favorite mascara of all time. I discovered it when I was purchasing someone. I had a gift of a sample of this mascara, and ever since I use it all the time. So as we are doing the evening makeup today, I will also use a black Kajal from Raleigh to dip in the line. Before we go to the complexion again, the overview of the palette, I thought it wasn't so dark. So the pigmentation is very good on these shadows, and I wasn't expecting that. So it's a very cool and warm toned browns. They are all very different. There are more like brown orange shades and golden shades, and more silvery ones, and black one, and violet one. Also, it's very good for evening makeup. But for the daytime, there are a few mattes, but I think they are more for evening also, like transition shades and everything. So it's not my perfect everyday palette, but it's a very good one. I like the colors, but it's more an evening one, if you want my opinion. So back to the complexion. As it's more an evening look, I will use the contour shade from Maybelline, Master Contour. I don't use it a lot, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I like to use it. I use this brush. I just place it on the brush and then work it on my skin, because my skin is very light, and if I do like a line, it will stay. So I do like more bronzer contour with this contour shade. And on my jawline. And on the other side, it gives like a good contour. I will use the powder blush, this one from Raleigh. It's like a brownish, peachy shade. I think it will more go with the vibe I'm going today. I don't really know what to use for the lips. I think a nude lip will be good for this look. Let's see. I don't really know whether to do a nude lip or bright red lip. This look, I have this nude shade. It's still a more cool tone brown. It's not like a reddish orange brown on my eyes, as you can see, and it's not very golden, so it's like a brown shade. So I don't really know what to do. Maybe this one will be good, or as it's evening, we can do this one. or a red lip. I think today we'll go with the nude. I will use the gloss. And this is how it looks like with the nude lip. I think it's a good match. Yeah. I never do like glossy lips. But maybe I will show you a red lip also. I never do red lips. So yeah, let's try. I don't really know how to play a red lip. I never do it. But yeah, this is the red lip option. I think it looks very glamorous and evening looking for me. I don't usually do red lips, so which one you like better? Let me know. So this is the final look. I really like it. It's a very pretty evening look. I never done flick and I never done like an evening look like that. So I'm very pleased. Yeah, thank you. This is the overview of the palette. I think it's a very good palette for evening looks, and maybe it's less for the daytime, but if you like putting on like matte eyeshadows on the daytime, like a transition shade or a bronzer on your eyes for the day look, or it has a very beautiful rosy color and maybe you will put a transition shade and just define your lash line, or put a shimmery looking shadow in the corner of your eyes. But for me it's more like an evening-y palette. It doesn't have specifically light shades in here for the daytime. So if you have any recommendations for your daytime favorite everyday palette, let me know. It will be very great and on the price point that I can afford, maybe. Yeah, so sorry for the changing of lighting. The sun just shine. The sun just shine in here. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this look, and goodbye.